My name is Josh with Late Start Piano. Today we're going to be talking about keys in music, what a key is, and how do we know a song is in a certain key versus a different key. So first of all, keys are the certain notes or certain scale even that a song uses. So if you don't know, we have 12 different major scales, and each of those 12 major scales has a minor scale associated with it as well. There's actually three different types of minor scales, but for now, just know that there's 12 major scales. Each one of them has a relative minor scale that goes along with it. So, for example, a C major scale has the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So C major is all the white notes, right? And on this scale, you can hear when we go up or when we go back down, everything is at rest on that C, right? If I were to play this, you're waiting for that to resolve, right? If I just left it there, you might be going crazy right now because you're waiting for this. Now everything is at rest, everything's peaceful. So that's what I mean when I say the chord or note that's at rest, right? You actually can feel it. It's not like just some kind of theory thing. It is a theory thing, but it's not just about the paper and academic side of it, right? There is actually a real thing. It feels at rest. If I were to play this, that doesn't feel at rest. Neither does that. That doesn't. That doesn't. Right? It doesn't feel at rest until we hit that C because we're in C major. And songs are in a certain key, and that's all that means. So a song might be in C major, it's in the key of C, which means it primarily uses all the white notes. It can go outside of the key, but primarily it uses all the white notes. And we know the song is over because it's probably going to end on that C, because everything is at rest on C in the key of C. So hopefully that makes sense. But to give you a real life example of it, I was thinking of Let It Be by the Beatles. This is in C major. So, right? And if you know that song, you know this part where it goes. It ends on that C. That's a C chord, right? C, E, and G. So it starts on C, move to the 5. You have that F6 chord. And then it resolves on C, and then he just throws in this little walk down. Imagine if he stopped it right there, or even right here, and that was it. You'd say, "What's going on?" It wouldn't sound complete, right? Especially after he does all this walk down. Then you can take that gasp. You can say, it's finally done, right? We ended on that C major. So Let It Be by the Beatles is a really good example of ending on that tonic chord, that one chord in this case being C major. And that's all a key is. And that's, again, just a certain scale that the song uses. It's why it's so important to practice your scales, because songs are built off of scales and they use a group of certain notes. They can go outside the scale or outside the key, but they primarily stay within the scale that the song is using, right? And that's how you know a song is complete. That's how you know what key it's in, is whatever feels at rest, whatever note feels at rest, that's your one chord. That's when everything is complete. So in Let It Be by the Beatles, because this walk down really helps us figure it out, it couldn't feel any more at rest than when we play C. So we know Let It Be by the Beatles is in C major. And again, each song has its own key that it uses. So hope that helps. Hope you learned something. My name is Josh with Late Start Piano.